Hi, I'm Santosh Patani, the student number S1517279. Today I'm doing the assessment task 2 of BIT233 network design. For this assessment task 2, I have to download and install a hypervisor with virtual machine and legally available network monitor, and then demonstrate 5 tasks that the software can perform. Then after that, summarize my finding and present the result in a video presentation. There are many legally available software, but I prefer Nagios XI for my assessment task 2 of BI233 network design. As you can see, I have installed and run Nagios XI in VMware. Now, I log in the Nagios XI. The username is root in the root, and the password is Nagios XI. Now I will find the IP address of Nagios XI IP. You can see the IP address of Nagios XI is 192.168.1.106. As you can see, I have installed Ubuntu and running in VMware as well. Now I will go to Firefox web browser, and then after that I'll write the IP address of Nagios XI. Now I will access the Nagios XI. Here you can see the home dashboard of Nagios XI. Now I will show you the 5 tags of Nagios XI. Now first go to the navigation, then go to the configure and select the configure wizard, and after that I will select the window desktop. Then the window desktop is asking for the IP address of my computer, so I'll go to I already um, go to the command prompt, and that's the IP address of my computer is 192.168.1.121. Now I will copy this one and paste there. I have pasted the IP address of my computer. Now you can see the port. You can write anything. I will write Santos, and for the token you can write the passport as well. So after you select the port and the token, now if you select the next, then your configuration change will be successfully applied. Now I'll go back to home. Now if you want to go and check the service status, then you can see here the host is a local host, and service and status, everything is okay, and there is something there in down there is pending, and the function of service status in Nagios XI, it gives access to all of the statistics of all services. uh, the second one, let's go to the host status. And for the host status, you can see there is a local host and its status is off. The duration, there is no any duration. That the ATM is, you can see the ATM, you can see the last check and status information as well. So the functions of host status in Nagios XI, it is that is show the host and the summary of the host status. Now let's go to the third one. The third one is the performance graph. For the performance graph, you can for this graph we show how your function is performed, and for this performance graph, its function is graph function which allow us to create a graph from multiple host services, and it's useful for comparing metrics which have a correlation to each other as well. The fourth one, let's go to the hypermap. The hypermap display the current status of network devices, which one is host. As you can see, I have only one, which is local host, and it's connected with an AGS process. So it's display the current status of a network device. And the another one is a mine app. As you can see that I have only one host, which is a local host, and all the service is working correctly. As you can see the green signal, it means that the service has been working correctly, which is okay. And there might, if you see the color with a red sign, then it's a critical one. Now let's go to the performance one. If you go to the performance, then you can see the monitored performance. Monitoring engine check status. You can see the active host check, passive host check, active service checks, and passive service checks. You can also check the monitoring engine performance as well. You can see the host check latency, host checks execution time, service check, and the service checks execution time. uh, and now let's go to the dashboards, and let's go to the manage my dashboards. And you can see the title home page, it's already here. So I'll do the manage dashboards. Now you can see, you can easily manage your dashboard. You can see here the custom URL dashboard, and you can see the internet traffic report RSS dashboard here. You can easily manage your dashboard, and you can change any of this if you want. You can change, yeah. I have already shown you the five tags of Nagios XI. The first one is the service status. Um, for this service status, the conclusion, it gives the access to all the statistics of the service. And the second one is the host status. And for this host status is show the host and the summary of the host status. And the third one is the performance graph. Um, the third one, yeah. Third one is the performance graph. These graphs allow us to create a graph from multiple host services, and it's very useful for comparing metrics which have a correlation to each other. And the fourth one is I show you the performance of monitoring, and the last one is how to uh, how to how to manage the dashlets, and you can say how to change the dashlet as well. So, and at last, Nagios XI providing a monitoring, altering graphing and reporting platform for our entire infrastructure. And there are various benefits of using Nagios XI. It's increased the server service process and application availability, and it also fast detection of network and service outage and protocols failures, and also the fast detection of failed server service process and bad jobs as well. uh, Thank you.